Hello everyone. Today we are going to learn about the role of westward expansion in the United States. Here we will start with how the United States attained a lot of its land. In 1803, President Thomas Jefferson bought the Louisiana Territory from France for almost $15 million. This new territory stretched from the Mississippi River to the Rocky Mountains and from Canada to New Orleans, essentially doubling the size of the young nation. According to Thomas Jefferson, westward expansion was the key to America's health. He believed that a republic like the United States depended on an independent, virtuous citizenry for its survival, and that the idea of independence went along naturally with the principle of land ownership. So, from here in this nice suburban park, we will head out west to talk about the idea of manifest destiny. It is here in this quaint western town that we can see the true spirit of manifest destiny. By 1840, many Americans were leaving their homes in the East for new opportunities in the West. Much like Thomas Jefferson, many of these pioneers associated westward migration, land ownership, and farming with the ideal of freedom. It was a journalist named John O'Sullivan who, in 1845, said it was the job of Americans to embrace their manifest destiny and to carry the great experiment of liberty to the edge of the continent. Not only was it the job of Americans to move west, O'Sullivan said, the survival of American freedom depended on it. Sadly, as we are about to see, the migration of Americans westward didn't come without a price. Let's head into the city to see how the issue of slavery in these new territories was addressed. These big West Coast cities are a direct result of manifest destiny. However, not everything that came from westward expansion was so great. While pioneers all over the country were establishing new farms and villages, the question of whether or not slavery would be allowed in the new western states shadowed every conversation. In 1820, the Missouri Compromise had attempted to resolve this question. It had admitted Missouri to the Union as a slave state and Maine as a free state, preserving the fragile balance in Congress. More importantly, it had stipulated that in the future, slavery would be prohibited north of the southern boundary of Missouri, the 36th parallel, in the rest of the Louisiana Purchase. However, the Missouri Compromise did not apply to new territories that were not part of the Louisiana Purchase, and so the issue of slavery continued to fester as the nation expanded. Soon, we will see this issue grow into violence, culminating in the bloodiest conflict in U.S. history, the Civil War.